Alrighty. Live episode number 73.
73.
Kicking it off. Let us know. It looks like we're good on the sounding board down here as we're watching the little mic tick, 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 tick.
The mic is pinging.
So I also want to say something before we start this show. Dan Festa, if you are tuning in, here's your $5. Come get it, sir.
It's your $5.
Because you keep bothering Nate. You could just message me and get your $5. So it's right here waiting for you. Actually, I'll make sure to put it at the event. I'll have it right there at the table for you because Dan bought a ticket. So thank you, Dan, for the support. And thank you to the dozens of folks that have bought tickets.
Yeah, actually, ticket sales went real good this past week.
Yep. So I think a bunch of folks might have been waiting for the weather to see how that was going to pan out. But we're pretty good, dude. I mean, it's looking like 75. It's sunny. So, I mean,
we are indoors.
What more do you want? Well, yeah, I mean, we got the archery stuff, though, outside.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at... Huh?
Oh, it's Eliza.
That's just on my feed.
Oh.
I got to pull up the video so we can watch the comments over here on Facebook because they don't come in through StreamYard because of Facebook privacy shit. So, I'm looking at a pile of prizes over there, dude.
We're going to have a pretty good raffle spread.
Yeah, so...
I think there's a blind... Looks like there's some power tools.
Trail cameras. There's deer calls. There's a turkey decoy. There's coolers.
Coffee.
Some Whitetail Property swag. There's a Pierce Metalworks basket over there. I see that. Dude. So, speaking of Pierce Metalworks, want to shout out, before we get too far into the show, want to shout out our sponsors. They're up in this corner over here. We're moving it around this time.
Busy Bee, Cairo,
bang,
practice,
bang.
Flash across the screen. Dr. Britt, get yourself straightened out.
Yep. So, yeah, it's all good. Busy Bee Chiropractic. Yeah, keeps us going, feeling good. I got an appointment here right before deer season starts.
I got one coming up at some point.
Yeah, we're usually on the same cycle. Pretty close.
Usually the same week.
Yep. So go check out Busy Bee Chiropractic in Newark. Check her out on Facebook at Dr. Britt. I think is what her Facebook handle is.
Could be.
For Busy Bee Chiropractic and Wellness. So thank you also to M&R Firewood Services out of Phelps. They also have a firewood stand just down past Smoke and Pete's on Seneca Lake. They do face cord deliveries of firewood as well as their campwood bundles. So go check out another local business that supports the show. Thank you, M&R Firewood Services, like always. And bringing on, we're throwing logos on, even though we've been floating this boat all along.
Pierce Metalworks.
Pierce Metalworks, newest sponsor coming on. And Pierce Metalworks, machining and fabricating and welding. All sorts of goodies. They donated raffle baskets. They donate their time, their blood, their sweat. Thankfully, no semen. And,
Holy.
Yep. So, thank you, Pierce Metalworks. And then last is Whitetail Properties, Finger Lakes team. Tim Kent, Heather Kent, and Ben Williams here in the Finger Lakes region for all of your buying and selling needs for anything real estate, homes on acreage, rec ground, farm ground, timber ground, and much more. So contact us today. We do free valuations of your property. So even if you're wondering what your property's worth, we'd love to have a conversation with you. And if you're looking for a piece of ground, let's start your land search today. All right, now into the show. Thank you, guys.
To the show. Thank you to all the sponsors.
Bo Hunt. Yes, thank you, sponsors.
Bo's already on.
Yeah, Bo's first comment of the night, right when we were doing the sponsor thing. He says, no gummies tonight, boys.
No gummies.
Yeah. I didn't drop no gummies.
No gummies. Ben,
I'm being a good boy.
He had too many gummies last weekend.
Shot good, though. But not good enough.
You won your shoot-off.
Yeah, I won the Summer League flight that I was in.
I heard it.
I did gummy for that.
Zeroed in.
Focused.
Zeroed right in.
They're probably going to ban them and outlaw them next year in the amateur 3D archery circuit.
Yeah. Well, if you want to take a gummy and shoot, you got to be an open shooter.
Yeah, probably. I got to shoot from a different stake.
Yeah. Different color stake, probably white.
Yep. or a new steak, blue in the back or something, blown out back. Bow hunt, yeah, no gummies tonight, dude. No, we're good. Have a little bit of whiskey. We got the decor out. Bucky's hanging with us. He's got a beer behind him, so he's also got a couple tickets. We do have a few tickets left for the for the dinner, and with the dinner ticket, Nate, tell everybody what they get. You get a whole bunch of stuff with the dinner ticket off the get-go.
Buy a dinner ticket. You obviously get your dinner. You get some raffle tickets, and your first drink at the bar is on us.
Could be a beer, could be a Pepsi, could be a water.
Could be a
It's on
Pepsi,
us.
whatever. You'll get all that when you check on in.
Yep. So we're doing a raffle as well for the cell cam. So if you buy your dinner ticket, you're also entered for a cell cam no matter what.
Yes.
So even if you spend no other money on the raffles or the novelty shoots, any of that stuff, you're entered to win a cell cam. You get yourself a raffle ticket no matter what. A Browning cell cam, yep. That's over there in the box. First drinks on us, your dinner, your raffle pack, your first raffle ticket pack is on us. We'll have raffles available. I think we'll probably do a 50-50 too. That's usually a pretty good hit. Buck a ticket or so, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And novelty archery shoots, we're going to tease it. One of them is going to be if you shoot the spot on the buck or the fawn with your crossbow, you can have $100 if you hit the dot.
With your crossbow.
Yep.
No crossbows. Hunting rigs only.
Yeah, hunting rigs only, no lenses, no sights, none of that fancy doodah crap. Bring your hunting bow. And fling some arrows, and no matter what, with that, if you hit some of the 100-proof stickers that'll be on the deer as well, you'll be getting raffle tickets for just taking the novelty shots too. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, it'll be a good time, dude. We're feeling it out. This is our first year doing kind of like a formal party get together. We got a lot of feedback last year that was like, "Oh, this isn't like a party."
Yeah, we had a lot of people hanging out in my parents' driveway.
I think a lot of people, and Jeff. I think we got to bring Jeff.
Yeah,
because Jeff was there last year.
He's gonna be the 100-yard target.
Oh God, no! I don't want to put arrows into Jeff. He's on his last legs as it is. Jesse's gonna shoot his antlers off. We can't have Jeff there.
His antlers already. Well, you fixed him.
Yeah, Jesse's gonna take his antlers off, dude. If we bring him.
See if Jesse's coming or not. I don't know.
Actually, I haven't messaged Jesse. I'm waiting for.
I talked to him.
I'm waiting for.
He gave me, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Connor and Rachel to let me know how many they wanted.
He might go fishing.
Yep. Yeah. Dude, there's plenty. There's plenty of days to go fishing. We're in the biggest dry spell of September I can remember, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a single drop of rain really in September. Not here. I've been doing the rain dance every night.
Turnips and radishes are growing good, though.
Yeah, if you got stuff that germinated out and was already started and established, these heavy dews we're getting is getting these plots through right now. That's the saving grace right now of the fall, is the moisture that's in the air, is really putting some good heavy dews down in the morning. So that's good. Yep. But, no, it's going good, dude. I've been running all over. I got some new listings that we're going to feature one of them in the episode tonight. And talk about that a little bit.
We kind of got the okay from Ben's boss.
Yeah.
I don't think he tunes in, so he'll never know.
Yeah. So, well, we've done featured listing things before. Yeah. We've done those on the show, so we'll probably do that at some point. But yeah, I've been going all over. I got a new one coming Jefferson County, dude. Got a new one coming down right on the Chemung-Schuyler border. That one's awesome. That's a house with like 110 acres. That's going to be a real gem of a property, dude. That one was pretty. Saw a porcupine there with Nora when we did the eval.
Porcupine.
Porky.
Mm-hmm. Was he feeling porky?
Nope, he was climbing up the tree and running the other way. Nora scared him. So, but yeah. What else we got going for the event, dude? I mean, it's going to be good. Thank you, Phelps Fire Department, too. Want to shout them out with a thank you for letting us have the event there and hosting the event. Mm-hmm. They're going to have a bartender on staff, so drink purchases will go to Phelps Fire.
Yeah, but it'll help the fire department out.
Yep.
And then anything we make off of this dinner banquet
Are we
chicken
thinking
barbecue banquet.
Are we
It's
thinking
gonna
like
go
Ontario
to-
County 4-H, Mid Lakes FFA? Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Boom.
gonna go to youth outdoor
Yep.
things. 4-H and FFA.
Yep. Right here in Ontario County area. So.
And looks like we're gonna do pretty good for them.
Yeah, no, we're doing pretty well. I think I have 8 tickets left. You only got a handful left. And we
Well, it
printed.
depends on how many my brother sells. My brother took 10 to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. He says he'd let me know tomorrow how many he sells.
Gotcha. Well, he did pretty good last year, dude, selling them.
Yeah,
so.
I think he sold 13 for us last year.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, and we upped the total printed tickets from last year. You know, obviously they're all new tickets.
Last year we just
gave out theater tickets. Gave out blue theater tickets.
Yeah, everyone lost them.
Yep. I don't have my ticket. Well, I think I remember selling to you, or Sam's like, oh yeah, I sold to them. So.
And then the neighbor, after we were doing our thing, he was throwing a chicken barbecue. So everyone that was coming to get our chicken barbecue was pulling into his house.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were doing a family reunion or something that day.
They were ruining their party.
Yeah. You should have known where like the deer,
yeah,
full body deer mount at the end of the driveway was probably where you could go for the 100 proof party. So, but yeah, dude, it's been a good one, and I think it's just gonna get better from here and just keep getting better and better, dude. I mean, we're starting to figure it out. We got the $30 mic now that's being phenomenal. I mean, we haven't had anybody complain yet.
It doesn't even have a brand on it. Amazon is.
It just literally says Amazon when I plug it in my computer.
Electronics.
Yep.
Thing's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So.
Which we thought was going to be sponsored, but still hasn't been sponsored yet.
No, we're still waiting on that.
Still waiting on that. He did pay for the tickets though, so I guess I'll take that.
Okay.
He did pay for the tickets.
Yeah. What a lush. What a lush.
That's a good pun there.
What a lush.
What a lush.
But yeah, dude, so you went out the other day to check, what was it, your last stand, right?
I had four stands left to check.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
counting the tower. The tower was
counting
one of
the tower was a 4 stand. But yeah, definitely could have used you on that one. There was some sketchy stuff going on. But I think I got the shooting lane cleared out.
Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me that, dude. This is why we do this kind of stuff together, man.
I know. That's all right. We got her done now. I got my access trails all cleared in. I can sneak in and out real nice.
Mm-hmm. The low stand you're talking?
Yes.
The pinch?
Well, I got an access stand trail to the blind, too.
Oh, okay.
Because in front of that blind, deer and raccoons just leveled it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Goddamn trash pandas.
Hey,
what are you going to do, man?
Not really leveled it. It's like a 12 by 12 foot area.
Well, there's like a couple big trails that come out there, and
it's all knocked over.
Yeah.
So maybe.
And they'll keep getting after it a little bit.
But yeah, I had a kind of a cool encounter. If most people I think saw the video, the raccoon sleeping in my stand. That was kind of funny. That one's still, people are still liking that one.
Yep.
Seems to be pretty popular. That was pretty funny though.
Yeah, how many was in the stand? Two? Two
of them curled up in the stand together.
Yep.
They looked kind of small. They weren't
blowing up the raccoon honeymoon.
Yeah. Honeymooning in my tree stand.
Yep. Keeping.
I went up there to check it after they ran up the tree, and the seat was definitely warm.
Got fleas, couple piles of poop. You know.
No poop in it.
No.
I don't think they sleep in their poop.
So I've seen that before too with
I don't think they defecate where they sleep.
Yeah, well I know they piss all over each other in the wintertime, and that's why they get all that yellow staining once it starts denning up. But well, that's what I just was told. Maybe that's an old wives' tale. Got a couple comments rolling in on the Facebook line. We'll go right up from the bottom. David Todd says, "Hey boys, my food plots are spotty because of the downpour after I broadcasted the seed. Is there anything I can do about the bare spots now? Yes, it is not too late. Watch your weather radar and do a rain dance like everybody else here in New York seems to be doing right now. Um, Wheat or rye right now in your spots.
Rye would be good. Yeah.
Rye would be good, and salt it right down heavy. You know, we're getting into mid to late September. By the time we get rain, they're talking maybe Monday. I'm gonna keep watching it like a hawk, to see if I got to run out and get some seed down on Monday.
I think you'd almost still be all right throwing some
Radish
radish in there
heavy.
just to green it.
Yeah, radish, quick germinating, faster growing. Anything
turnip.
you're getting in this late's gonna be not bulb producing, and even the brassicas
But
right now.
it'll put green out.
Yep, it'll put some green out. So if you want to do some radish
It
or
might get bulb production depending on the weather. I mean, if we're hanging, 60s
60s,
into
70s,
November,
yeah,
probably get some bulb production.
If we're not hitting frost and it's going late, sure.
I mean,
Yep,
we
if
had a
that
couple
growing
years
season's
like that.
extended. Yep.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. The good news is if you do have good germination, the dews are keeping the plots hanging on pretty good right now. But yeah, Dave, for those spotty areas, wheat or rye, depends on what you get your hands on. Make sure it's cereal rye, not ryegrass.
Don't get rye from Ben.
Yeah. Well, don't buy it from where I used to buy it from. Buy it from where I get it from now.
I'm still hearing about that.
Yep. I gave him his money back.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
I think you did.
I gave him all those money for those bird feeders that fell apart on me. I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah,
I think he did it on purpose.
probably.
But yeah, that's what I would do, Dave. You could even throw in like a little bit of medium red clover or something if you wanted to, but that's still not going to get up that much. That would be more for like going into next spring. Depends if it's going into a clover plot behind it and you're going to frost seed it anyway. You could throw medium red on it. But yeah, that's just some of your options. But Jeff Fox, next comment is,
You guys all ready for the hunt?
yes, sir. Kind of.
October 1st?
Yeah, I mean,
Or this week's hunt? Has anybody gone out, killed anything?
want to shout out buddy Tim Rose if he's turning on. Tim did knock one down
Did he?
last weekend. Yep.
Oh, boy.
That's why he wasn't at the summer league archery shoot, the shoot off and stuff. Said he was too busy hunting and he forgot all about it. I was like, well, we missed you. So, but yep, I think he needed that though. Get out, get his mind off some stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah. So, but congrats to Tim. Shot a nice big doe. Looked like in a bean field. So that's a good place to be targeting them right now if you're trying to whack a couple does.
Yep.
Bean field.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I don't plan on going out. It's still too warm to sit them overnight. So, and we got way too many flies still, dude.
Daryl's open.
I took
Bring it right to
DP.
Daryl.
The old DP. He should be a sponsor.
Shit, he ain't gonna pay us.
He didn't even give you your breakfast sausage last year.
No, I brought him a lot of business last year.
Yeah.
How many? Like 3 deer and
Friends.
friends deer and four pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Brought him a lot of business.
Keep it cutting. Does a good job.
Yeah, I see his sign out there.
Yep.
Nice guy. His wife's nice.
Yep.
Good people.
Bo got a long comment here. Not as long as he's done before. So, Bo says, what do you guys think? I have a small parcel, 50 acres, and I have a water hole that's getting low. Should I fill it or should I leave it alone? Nervous about getting in there too soon before the hunting season starts. I would say fill it now. Like, right now. I'd fill it as soon as you possibly could and just get out of there and just let it soak. Because we're not going to get enough rain to fill that up at this point in the season.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Now, is it a natural watering hole or is it a homemade jobby?
Yeah, that's a good point too. If it's a natural one, like a pond area, dude, like you're gonna have thousands and thousands of gallons to try to fill it. So I mean, it's gonna be a drop
I
in the
would
bucket.
just leave it.
But if you're looking like a
But if it's your
like a 50-gallon or something, like a kiddie pool
like a
or
buried horse tub or something, then yeah.
I would say get out there and get it done. Like I'd have
This
been
weekend.
like tomorrow.
What's wrong with
Call
this
out of work and go do it tomorrow. No. But yeah, with the way that the rain's going right now, if it's low enough where you know it's low and can't see like the water level anymore, or like the deer are getting like down on their ankles to drink out of it, like it's gonna be tapped by October. So
Kiddie pool's tapped.
kiddie pool, yeah, kiddie pool's rough. But you'll go in there. You can drive right to it though and dump your water pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not going out there anymore.
No, all done. You don't let it coast.
Yeah, I spent 4 hours out there last weekend.
That's when you should have filled it. Should have had Bo. Bo should have been in town for the Finanza and the chicken barbecue party. You should come this weekend, Bo.
Yeah, plastic landscape. Yeah, get in there and fill it.
Yep, fill it.
By this weekend, get in there and fill it. And you got a week.
And then just get out of there. You got a week till opener, and then if it's a spot where it's like a pre-rut or a rut spot even, you can stay out of that area. I would get in there and get it done. You're running out of time, but I still got to get in and trim stands. I got to find freaking time to trim and check stands, dude. I'm not that worried about it. Like if I don't get to it, like if it gets into next week, like if I can't do it Friday, like literally if I can't do stands Friday, I'm not that worried about it though because we do them every year. So the only thing it's really going to be that I'm worried about is like the safety check, the strap check and stuff like that. The lanes and stuff.
As you hunt them, just check them.
I can figure the lanes out.
I mean, I don't know. Just give them the shake test when you get up there. You'll be all right.
Yeah, a little shimmy shake. But yeah, that's the other thing is I did.
You don't hunt out of them anyways. You hunt out of your towers.
No, I don't.
He hunts out of the towers bow with his crossbow.
Yeah. Well, now I can October 1st, so y'all can piss on it. I just grip it and rip it. I haven't been shooting my crossbow. I'll just put my big old 3-inch mechanical on the front of her and aim for that shoulder blade and lever have it at 70 yards.
600 grain arrow.
Yeah.
Brass ferrules.
5,000 pound draw weight. Hit like a freight train.
Busted through 2 hog shoulders at 5 yards.
After the deer. But anyway, no, I'll get him, or I won't. We'll try it, dude. I mean...
What are you trying?
Try to get out there and check my stands, but...
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah. The nice thing that I say, too, is if you're still in summer mode, which we've got velvet shed now, so it's a little bit transitioning out of that, from what I've seen.
I have 1 buck starting to shed.
I got some cool pictures and videos. Actually, I should have dialed some up for the next episode.
Last weekend, I pulled cards. I didn't have a single buck on there shedding velvet.
Yeah. So, Brian, or my mom's typing for him, I'm thinking. Brian's take on the whole water tank is fill water now, leave your vehicle running, or run a chainsaw, then go home. Yeah, just be Farmer Bo. Just go out there like you're cutting a tree up.
I think Bo's probably driving his quad or something out there.
Yeah, side by side or whatever. Leave it running, like you're just out putting around and you jumped off to take a pee break or something. It's fine. They'll handle a little bit of intrusion. It's not like, But I would get it done like now rather than October. Like, don't be going out there. Don't be like second week of October going, it's empty, now I need to get out there. No, go out there now, get it done, and then let it start soaking and relaxing for deer season. So, definitely a good take, and I agree with that. Same thing with, same thing with getting out there and doing stands. Just get out there, get them done, and get out of there. Because most of the stands that I'm hunting, I'll be hunting a month from now, so that's plenty of forgiveness time in my opinion.
I mean, you and me both honestly don't really hunt a lot the first 2 weeks.
I set a lot of observation spots, sits, get out there, scratch the itch a little bit, watch some deer, long distance stuff, sit in the tower with my crossbow so I can shoot 100 yards.
Really don't get super serious until,
that first good cold front.
Literally like October 15th.
Like the old opening day.
It used to open.
The old opening day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have to look, but I think the earliest I've killed a buck is like October 16th. And that would have been my first buck with the bow. Yeah, nothing else has been before that. A lot of late October, first week of November bucks is when I've killed majority of them. Those 2 weeks. But I've killed more bow bucks than I have gun bucks too.
I think most of mine have been that last week of October.
Yep. Bo says, friend was at the range today, watched a guy with a crossbow at 100 yards, 3-inch group, said he never would have believed it if he didn't see it. I'm not saying the weapon can't do it. I'm just saying you're shooting a living animal. That's where it comes into play. And it's not 100 yards with a rifle. It's 100 yards with... It's still...
What was the penetration of the arrows on what kind of target at 100 yards?
Yeah, I mean, you got so many variables. You got wind, you got shooting off of a bench probably, versus maybe you got a trigger stick, or maybe you're shooting out of the window of a ground blind, but that's still not off like an actual shooting bench at a gun range. So, 3-inch groups at 100 yards, I think the bow could do that. If you could have a good mark on your, your scope and your sight.
People do it with a vertical bow.
There's guys that'll go out and I think we know a couple guys. I bet Lou could shoot 3-inch groups at 100 yards.
Well, what's his face there?
Gary. I bet Gary could. Gary shoots good enough to shoot that good. As long as they got a mark for it, dude.
What's his face? Just shot a antelope at like 90 yards with his vertical bow.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah.
Wilkes. Yeah, he shot him at like 87 or something.
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
If you got your rig tuned in, so we'll also say that too. Whitetails act completely different than antelope. From everybody that I've talked to that's gone out and hunted antelope. No, I never have. I'm just kind of reiterating what they say. They don't like jump the string, even if you shoot them close, and you can't get close to them. Like the close shots are like 50 yards. So like a lot of times you got it, unless you have like a roll, but it's so flat out there. I was talking to Jim about this when he bought tickets for the barbecue. And he was talking about it.
Wilkes?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. He's coming.
Yep, Jim and Austin are coming.
Nice.
So when I was talking to him about it, he's like, they don't jump the string. He's like, it's the weirdest thing in the world. He's like, they just stand there. He's like, and even when one gets hit, they still just all stand there. You can shoot the 3-pointer now. It's not just a layup anymore. He still went for the layup. But, yeah, so that's... I
mean, it's possible.
I think you can do it.
I mean, for the average guy, it's not recommended. I don't really recommend it.
I still think it's a... It's situation dependent. If you're shooting paper, I think you can do it. I just don't see the ethics in shooting a living whitetail at that range with a crossbow or a vertical bow. I've shot 42, I think is the farthest I've ever shot a deer with my bow. And after I shot that doe, I said I would never shoot another deer that far again. Now, I guess the only caveat to that is if it was a deer I already had an arrow in and he was standing out there at 50 yards and I knew I hit him the first time, and I could get another arrow into him, I would do that. Something in that situation, but I think 35 is my max, dude. Like that's where I feel where I'm still very comfortable with the shot. And
I mean, you put the time into it, you can dial in. But shooting at the range versus out in the field at a live animal.
In a tree stand.
There's so many different variables.
Offhand versus with a rest. I mean,
if it's offhand, I mean, you might have some trigger sticks or you're in a blind.
But you got no adrenaline.
A shooting rest. You have the adrenaline to worry about. You have what the animal's doing to worry about.
Yeah. Angle and trying to balance all of that to make a shot.
Is that 100 yards? I don't know how fast that bolt's getting there, but I bet you a deer can move a lot by the time it gets there.
Yeah, spin and turn and gone kind of deal, dude. Especially with, with that much poundage, dude, they are so much louder than like a vertical bow. And that's the one thing I will say, and I will say this part of it first before I say my second part. Nate outshot me with his Hoyt at Finanza. Now, part 2 to that is everybody commented on how quiet my bow was.
Mm-hmm.
everybody was commenting how quiet that bow was. So, but then I was talking to a guy at
It draws hard though. That's my only negative on the lift.
Well, my weight's up there now. The weight's like 72 now.
I've talked to other people though, and maybe they're just agreeing with me just because.
Is it the cycle? The cycle's a little different than that Hoyt.
The pull, just pulling it back. Once it's off, I mean, you could sit there. Once you roll it, I mean, you could sit there and hold it out in front of you like this. I mean, it's got 80-90% let off. Mm-hmm. But actually drawing it back,
it's got a good hump.
It's got a lot of tension on it versus any other bow I've pulled back.
Mm-hmm. But with 72 pounds too. I mean, you're 65. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, and that's what I did when I drew it the first time. I was like, this is like freaking. This is heavy, and I got it with 65 pounds limbs, and then I think it's relaxed down. I think we remeasured it at like 69 or 70. But when we first drew it down, it was like almost 72 pounds. It was like 71 and change for draw weight on 65 limbs. Or sorry, 65 mods, because the limbs are all the same. They just put different mods on them for the poundage. So, but yeah, I do agree that it's got more of a. It's not a. It's a heavier weight through the draw cycle than my Hoyt was. I will definitely say that. And that's the other thing too. If I noticed this a couple times when I've gone to shoot it, if I think it's gonna roll, if I think it's gonna roll into it, and I'm getting ready to settle into my anchor point, and I'm not quite there. I'm like almost there. I'm like right at the tipping point of it. I've had a couple of them where it's like
pulling your
it wants to go until it hits that roll in that back wall. So, Bo says you need Matthews muscles. That's what they call it. Yeah, it's for cuddling your boyfriend. It's the Matthews muscles. So
you said it, I did.
I know. It's all about having a good time and ripping on each other a little bit. So yep.
Steve at work after I outshot you.
He said he was ashamed of me.
He was, and I outshot you 2 out of the 3 things. You outshot me in the shoot-off. But then I explained to him about how I felt about pulling it back. I was like, I don't know. Put the cold in there, and then you got some adrenaline in the stand. I was like, I don't know if I really like how hard that pulls back. He put it up for sale the next day. He already sold it.
What, that lift?
Yeah.
What did he do?
I told you.
Is he shooting a crossbow?
He sold it for $8, and I guess he's got an old Prime that he likes. But he was talking up that lift, telling me I need to switch to Matthews. And then I told him that, and then he said, yeah, it actually, I don't know if I got in his head or what, but...
Ben let me down.
Ben!
And he wouldn't cuddle me.
I mean, he sold it. He only sold all set up. Brand new sights, everything. The bow's only been shot, I think, half a dozen times. Sold it for $850.
Oh, somebody got a steal on that. Shoot. What draw length was it?
27.
Oh, Keith's going to be pissed. Keith wants my bow so bad, but he's like, it's too long. I think Keith's draw length is 27. That's funny.
For $850, for another $80, you can get the
mod.
The mod.
Yeah, true. That is true.
And Heritage has it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lift was the big thing this year.
Was his a Lift X or just a Lift?
Lift X.
Oh fuck, dude! Somebody made out like banging on that deal.
Next year, Hoyt will come out.
Good for Steve. Thank you, Steve, for sponsoring somebody and giving them key to successes this year. But you might need your Matthews muscles to pull it back and cuddle your boyfriend with him. So. I just say it, dude, to get out ahead of the jokes a little bit and make the folks at home laugh. That's my goal with it. But
I know.
So
you let me down too when you switched. I converted you to Hoyt. I didn't really convert you. Lou just gave you a deal on its old bow.
Keith says I heard that. Yeah, Keith, day late, dollar short, dude. It's gone.
Hey, Keith, you don't talk to me anymore, so.
Yep. So.
What else is going on? Main
I was
thing's
just
barbecue.
gonna
We gotta get
say
this
that.
barbecue done and out.
Yeah, I was gonna say barbecue is Saturday.
Now everybody's tuning in. People that are showing up. I'm telling you. I think the raffle spread, you guys might be a little impressed with it. There's gonna be some nice stuff in there.
What do we kind of figure, Nate? Probably 1 in 10 people is gonna go home with something.
Yeah, unless one guy or girl or kid wins multiple.
I mean, on average for the amount of prizes and baskets per attendance.
I think we're gonna do a game. Anybody got any good games?
Yeah, so we were thinking about that. We were thinking about either like a dice roll game. Dice roll? Or I don't have anything like a Plinko, like a setup or anything like that. But even like a deck of cards really isn't a game. Like a dice roll, you can actually roll to get the tickets for. That would be a good one, maybe. Or like a Yahtzee thing where it's like if you roll a pair, you get 2 tickets. If you roll like 4 of a kind or something, you get like 5 tickets. You know, and do it like a couple bucks a roll. That way it's not just like, oh, roll 30 tickets. It's like you actually gotta, there's a little game part to it.
Yeah.
Like you gotta play it like a Yahtzee hand where you're going for like a
straight. You got a dartboard there?
I have a dartboard on.
Do like $1 or $1 a dart or something. Whatever they hit is the amount of tickets they get. $5 a dart or something. I don't know.
That'd be a question for Kyle.
If you hit the bullseye, you get 50 tickets.
Yeah, that'd be a question for Mr. Tiffany.
You sold out?
No, we have
tickets.
We have 8 right
here.
You
sold out of what? Tickets or lift X's?
My mom said 100-yard cornhole. Everybody would be blowing out their shoulder before bow season starts. Yeah, people are throwing 100-yard cornhole bags shooting crossbow.
It would be the crossbow guys that are trying it.
Yeah, I don't need my shoulder.
I don't need my shoulder.
So
no recoil on
we
a crossbow.
We have 8 tickets right here. Nate, I think, has a couple, and we'll see if Sam has any left. He had 10, but he sold 13 last year.
So we shall see.
Yeah.
Keith, we can hold your ticket, and then when you show up Saturday, you just pay us.
We know you.
Yeah, we know.
So
we know you, and we know you won't show up. It's all right.
And again, if you guys are also, this is the other thing we haven't talked about. So if you are interested in coming, but you're like, man, I don't want chicken barbecue, or I don't want all the extra great add-ons these guys are giving me, $5 at the door gets you in. We cover your first drink, and you're good to go for all the event and stuff like that, but you don't get the chicken barbecue and all the cool add-ons.
We'll have a few targets set up. People can just casually shoot, and we'll have a novelty shoot.
Yep, have novelty shoot. A couple other targets and stuff set up, a couple cores.
Keith, Jake didn't tell you about it? Jake's going.
He was going camping, so apparently maybe the plans changed. I don't know. But I think maybe figure out like a dice roll game. I think that'd be neat.
Be simple.
Simple, it's easy.
8 tickets, here you go.
Or it's like, you're rolling for more 5s or...
Snake eyes is an arm length.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we could do it based on like the Yahtzee thing. For the Yahtzee breakdown. I could probably print something off and come up with something. How many dice do we need for that?
Yahtzee, I think, has 5 dice.
5? I think that sounds right.
I believe so. You can get
5 or 6, something like that.
Pick up dollar store dice.
Dollar store dice. I like it. Dollar store dice.
I can't bring mine because mine are loaded.
That one's loaded.
My dice are loaded.
That's like the 10th 5 I've rolled in a row. No, they're 5.
That's what you rolled. 8.
That one's a 5 every time, dude.
It's been 8 for 3 rolls.
They're loaded.
8.
8's hot.
That's 3 in a row. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Okay. Just throw it off the mic. You get 3 that time.
Don't break the mic. It's brand new.
Keith said, are you boys drinking tonight? Nate's got a beer, and I have a little pour. But, yeah.
I mean, we're having some beers, but we ain't drinking.
No. It's a school night.
Yeah.
Caleb says he'll take another ticket. Look at that. We're selling tickets live on the show. Gotcha.
Shoemaker.
Gotcha, sir. Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you, Caleb.
Appreciate
See,
it.
we set Caleb's aside, Keith. Yours we never did because
You didn't say you wanted it.
you didn't say you wanted it, and we don't think you're going to show up.
Yep. You said you're going to go camping, dude. And there might even be like a bottle of Buffalo Trace in one of these baskets or something like that, or something. You know, might even get fancy. Might even have an Eagle Rare kicking around somewhere over there. Who knows? There's a bunch of stuff on that raffle table. I ran out of what was on it. So, yep. Undecided on weekend plans. Well,
you could decide right now. Or are you
Yep.
and the wife arguing?
just tell her to put on that Whitetail Properties hat. Put that Whitetail Properties hat on you. And come down. Bring your bow. Bring her bow. Have a good time. Hang out. Eat some chicken. Play some games. Hang out with all the guys. It'll be a good time. I mean, it sounds like a win-win-win to me. You can camp anytime. You camped enough this summer, dude.
Yeah, you come camp out in my yard.
I mean, we could probably put a tent up and you could sleep in the fire hall if you want. You know, you could bring your bike too and bike out back. You can bike up the hill to the sports field and stuff.
Yeah, they got a nice trail out there.
Yeah, they got nice trails.
I'll try hard. Yes, Keith. Try harder. You're not trying hard enough.
Yeah. So, but, yep.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much ready for deer season. I mean, the only thing I got left to do is I got to get my hunting stuff. Well, there's a couple things I still got to go get my bow license. But it ain't a big deal.
Your crossbow license?
Yeah. And I need to wash my clothes, and I need to get my pack organized.
Speaking of that, so that is one good thing right now with the dry. So I don't like drying my clothes in a dryer. I run 2 clean cycles in my dryer. And I'm probably, still not getting all the fabric softener scent. But I run 2 cleaning cycles with a half dose of Shield scent detergent. That's my scent control of choice.
Ben showers in it.
And I shower with it too.
It's kind of weird.
Yep. So we'll go through my little
My steps.
My roadside bath.
Him and Breeny.
My roadside bath.
Breeny still do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wasn't he a big Shield guy?
Yeah. So I'll do 2 washer clean outs with usually just maybe like towels or just some of my basic clothes or something like that. I'll do 2 loads with the Shield detergent, and then I'll start running loads of my actual hunting garments. Then to dry them, I will put them out on a big clothesline, let them air dry, and just as they're finishing air drying, I'll give them a once over with an actual field spray. And then all of my base layers go in a base layer tote to only be used once, maybe twice. I have a brand new, I have a partial used, and then I have a dirty bin for my base layers. And then my outer layers, which don't have elastics or anything like that, they go in my scent crusher bag and they get ozoned every time for my outer layers. So, but the only thing that I wash, the only thing that I wash and then don't use ozone on is my base layers, just because it eats the elastics out of stuff. We'll also eat your O-rings out of your grunt calls or anything like rubber, elastic, any of those kind of things. It eats them. So just keep that in mind when you're using ozone if you do. But I love that for my outer layers. And then usually when I get to the property, I do a roadside bath if I haven't showered that morning. Now that I got the little one too, I probably won't be showering as much in the morning before I go out, so I'll be doing more roadside baths. So I do have my industrial container of Shield. That's a little pump bottle, and strip right down to my underwear, or strip right down naked, put on my base scent control washed underwear, wash up with foam spray, Shield body foam, and do a roadside bath, I call it, and then put on my base layers and suit up the rest of the way to walk in. Usually I'll tie my jacket around my waist or put it in my hand muff, kind of behind me like a tail. Spray my rubber boots, which don't ride in the cab. They always ride in the back. And I guess that's kind of a quick and easy explanation of my...
That was not quick and easy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, and before I leave, if it's an afternoon hunt, I shoot my bow one time before I leave the truck with a practice tip.
Get that one good arrow out.
Get that one good arrow out of the way so I fuck it up when he's right in front of me. And then the morning, sometimes if it's a moonlit enough morning, I will
go in early, shoot them before daylight.
I'll rip one before daylight. Yep. And then obviously once I do all that, I'll get in the stand and I'll smoke a half pack of cigarettes, and that's my scent control.
A half ounce of weed. No, you're on gummies now.
Yeah, I don't need the weed for smoking in the stand anymore. I just rip a half a pack of cigarettes, and then I'm good to go for the rest of my hunt.
It's the same idea as smoking your clothes.
I'm not serious about ripping a half a pack of Marb Reds.
No, I'm just saying, like the idea.
I know some guys that...
Smoking in the stand or smoking your clothes, what's the difference?
So, yeah, so that's a good point. So, your stand location, really, the only thing you should be really worried about, as a rule, is your entry and exit. And your obviously your wind direction, yes. But what I'm saying with that is, once you're on stand, with the wind direction that you have figured out for that stand, or the thermal, or whatever it is, you should be able to smell pretty darn bad.
Wind's number one.
Oh, and then I choose spearmint.
Thermals.
I choose Orbit, spearmint gum.
Spearmint gum is key. I do that also.
Orbit spearmint gum. Or I bring an apple. I brought apples along too.
I like the spearmint gum.
Yep. The one thing I do say, though, is when we get those frosty mornings, I do like grabbing a McDonald's coffee. And I have that in my stand, too. But
in the McDonald's cup?
Yeah,
or
so
this was in a thermos.
Nope, McDonald's cup, baby. This was...
You did all that work just to bring a greasy-ass cup out there.
Yeah, buddy. Sure did. I found this the other day.
Bring a fish fillet. I heard deer like fish.
I found this the other day. Let me see if I can find it. I have too many pictures on my wall. That's a fisher.
What is that?
That's the McDonald's cup hanging out of my pocket. Right after I shot Six Pack. When I was walking up to the camera when I left.
Oh, was that right before you shot him?
That was right before I shot him. Yep. So let me share this screen because this is hilarious. All right, let's see. Share the screen. I want this window. This guy right here. So here we got old Six Pack. This is a little bit of 100 proof radish and some wheat. That's a little bit of the green there. It got leafed over pretty good. I
put a mock scrape up there for you this year.
Yeah, Nate's got a... Hold on, let me get over here on this so you can see it. See my mouse, guys? So we got a nice little haze and winter wheat, some radish in here. Nate's got a nice mock scrape right here, which is like...
Did I make that when I was shed hunting?
Yep, you did. So Nate made this nice mock scrape about 5 yards from where I ended up shooting Six Pack. This is Six Pack. This is the morning I killed him. I shot him right here on the other side of this this grass tuff. And then he went down here and died right on top of the hardwood ridge. So, but the cool thing is when I was looking at these pictures and finding them and everything like that, and this is not a good picture because it doesn't show like the big scar on his back and the big nasty pus. But there's me, and there is the McDonald's coffee cup that I was just talking about. After I do all this scent control and everything like that, there's the coffee cup right in my pocket.
Some chick with perfume and fake eyelashes and everything else.
2-inch nails.
Like curled up nails, glitter on her face.
Yep.
Served you that.
Yep.
And you went out.
So this is
That's
all
the key.
this is all I was running that morning, dude. Was
That's a crossbow too.
that is a crossbow. Damn right. Actually, that's a Hoyt.
That's a beautiful bow.
That
Can't believe you sold it.
I killed a lot of nice bucks with that bow. So all I was running, dude,
I think it's the gray and black combo.
was
Great combo.
Was the First Light. I forget what this is, but it's like their Henley. It's like a turtleneck kind of.
I always wear a turtleneck.
Yeah, that's like a turtlenecky
Gotta have a turtleneck.
with like the thumb holes in it. So if you want to pull them over your hands to get extra warm, and then I just run a vest with a base layer, and then a base layer underneath my basic pants. This is all really lightweight stuff, and then my thermos or my hand muff, and that's it, dude. This is how I usually bow hunt. And then I got my binoculars that usually hang in the stand because I hate those marsupial packs.
I don't like them either.
Yep. Okay. Good.
Everybody wears them. Those kangaroo pouches.
Yep.
I feel they're just in the way
Yep.
of everything.
So yeah, this was the rig that morning, pretty much. So zoom out. So there he was, and then this was a half hour later after I called everybody, watched him for a half hour, made sure he didn't move, had a couple does come through with a couple fawns, and climbed down. Then we went and got him.
Shot the fawn.
Shot the fawn. Yep. And then I have a jacket too for when it's colder, but. Yep.
You're not supposed to wear First Light and a Whitetail Properties hat
Probably not.
together.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
Company policy.
Take it up with the marketing department. That's why I bought a Matthews.
I think First Light should sponsor us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm pushing the sponsors today.
Yep. So, give a shout out to the sponsors again. Busy Bee Chiropractic. Thank you to them for always supporting us and keeping us snap, crackle, popped and ready to go for life and our outdoor adventures.
NWTF Clam Bake.
Check them out. Yep. Oh, yeah, we got that too for the last topics.
Sorry, I spoke out loud. I didn't mean to. That was my bad.
That's okay. M&R Firewood Services out of Phelps. They have a roadside stand there going out of town on 96, as well as a roadside stand down along Seneca Lake for all of your camp firewood needs. They also do deliveries of face cords of firewood for all of your home heating and camp and bonfire needs. Check out M&R Firewood Services. Thank you, folks. Pierce Metalworks and Fabrication. Machining and Fabrication, sorry. For all of your custom metalwork, anything from jig head molds to, I think there's trail camera arms maybe in the works. You got bow hangers, camera filming arms, and then anything else you can think of when it comes to metal and fabrication work. Check out Pierce Metalworks, and
repair work.
And repair work.
Been doing a lot of repair work.
Bucket repairs and stuff like that. Yep.
Any repairs. Dye, mold repairs.
Yep. And then again, Whitetail Properties here of the Finger Lakes region. Tim Kent, Heather Kent, and Ben Williams for all of your property selling and buying needs. Get a hold of your local land specialist today. So other events we have coming up is on Sunday, the day after our event, we have the NWTF the NWTF Clam Bake, which is sold out. Can't buy any more tickets. Sorry.
Why are we advertising it then?
Well, this is to get on the list next year.
Oh.
Before it sells out. So I'll be there for that event. Nora will be there. Hannah will be there. We'll all be good.
Good to go.
Other couple local events I got coming up here on the calendar is free fishing day at Heritage Lake. Saturday the 27th.
Come on. It's
At
not
the
a lake.
at the old Boy Scout camp.
Oh, yeah. I think you're talking about Mike's Pond.
No, they renamed.
I was like,
everybody's gonna
Mike?
be going to Heritage to fish.
Seriously, Mike, you called it a lake? It's
No.
the size of my bedroom.
No. So Heritage Lake is what they renamed the old. Was it the Newark Reservoir there? The old Boy Scout camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there's a free fishing day there. I don't have the times. I think it starts at 9 a.m., but don't hold me to that. FLX Tree Houses is who bought that property, I believe. They're having a free fishing day on September 27th.
So they're building a bunch of tree houses out there and you can rent them?
Yeah, a bunch of tree houses, cabins. I think they're going to build hobbit homes out there, like built into the ground, like Lord of the Rings hobbit home style stuff. Um,
Hmm.
they've been doing a ton of work out there, ripping out a bunch of the old stuff. They've got a
Great hunting,
Facebook
great
page.
fishing, great hunting.
Yeah, so it's fish from shore only,
You
which is
might
kind of lame.
even run in to the late
50-inch pike.
late great Jesse Festa. He'll be there on free fishing day.
Oh, you know he will be.
He'll be out there.
And he'll be keeping every one of them frying on shore. So it's catch and release only. Um,
With his campfire. I mean, what's he doing to that bluegill?
it is. It is catch and release only there at Heritage Lake is what they renamed that body of water to.
No,
And then Sunday the 29th is Smokin' Tails Sportsman's Day that they do, which is noon to 3. I just talked to Pete the other day, literally, and found out that it was going on. And I'm like, oh, that's nice to know.
that's sweet.
So, yep, September 28th, noon to 3. That's right at Smokin' Tails in Phelps. He'll be doing his Sportsman's Reserve, which is always a good one. I have a couple bottles of that over there. That's always a good one to have and try. What's up?
That's all they get to Jesse. Like, honey, that is a homeless person that is very hungry.
Boy. Yeah.
I
Yep. So, alrighty.
think we're good. We're at the 1 hour mark. We got to get these raffle baskets together.
Yep. So, one last quick plug before we sign off with our sponsors. I'm going to do this. Why? Because I can, and I'm clicking the buttons. So, I want to do a quick shout out.
Ben's boss said it was okay.
Yep. I want to do a quick shout out on my latest co-listing with Tim. 67.8 acres up in Oswego County. It's a short drive from Oneida Lake. Got electric on site, beautiful Morton building, renovated job site trailer that sets up for your base of operations and your camp. Right here on the property, beautiful maintained trails. You can drive your pickup literally to the back end of the property. A little bit of mix of habitat there for some edge and some hunting. Scroll it up. Tower blinds included in the sale. Future marketable timber. Nice little creek. Land bridge to get across. Yeah. Beautiful property, dude. I've shown this thing 4 times now, and I have 3 more showings at least on it, but we're in the negotiations. We did receive 2 offers on it today. So, might even be sold before we can finish up with the showings. But electric service already on the property. It's a quick drive from Oneida Lake. You know, the Morton building is beautiful inside. Trusses are well done. It's all rodent proof around the perimeter for everything. It's less than 10 years old. It's got its own service panel in there, and then it's got a service panel as well inside the job site trailer there. A couple places for cots, you know, place to put your gear, everything like that and more. And then a rich hunting heritage on the property as well. So, if you're interested in that one or want a private showing of that one, get a hold of us today, or you want to start looking for something else, or want to see a property that you have put in a light like this to sell. Yeah, we do all the high quality photography ourselves. We literally walk all the inch of ground ourselves. If you zoom in on this map, when I was there with the landowner, this is just the first preliminary visit. This is the main trail and then the side trails and stuff. But I walked all this to take all the photos, you know, when I went back to finish up with the photos. So this was just the primary preliminary, and that was 1.75 miles of walking. So we put in the miles. We take the nice photos to showcase and highlight that property to its fullest extent. If you're interested in more information or any of our listings, you can check them out here at whitetailproperties.com. Got a beautiful search interactive map, so even if you're looking not in New York State, we can help you find a piece of property or market your property to find the right buyer.
Look at that.
So, all right, everybody, we got to start putting together some raffle baskets. So, we're going to roll the outro and thank our sponsors in the outro and everything like that, and thank all the viewers for everything. that you guys do. We look forward to seeing you guys all at the chicken barbecue. If you're interested and listening to this after the fact and still want to get tickets, let us know.
Couple more left.
We got a handful left, so there might be a few day of, but don't count on it. But if you do want to come and not get a chicken,
You're more than welcome to come for a beer and
hang out, do the raffles and everything like
shoot, whatever.
And again, we save $5, but the first one's on us, so basically, it's free.
There might be a couple extra dinners there.
There might be a couple extra dinners, dude. You know, if not, we're all gonna have a bunch of chicken.
I'll sell you my chicken.
I guess we can give away our chicken dinner if you show up. Oh bother. Alrighty. So, Bo says that's nice. Hey, Bo. Hey,
Bo's got the money.
Bo. It's more than 50. It's got multiple road frontages for access, dude. It's a nice looking property. If you want more information, man, let me know. Or if you know anyone.
It's out there towards Bo, too.
It is. It is. Northern zone in that area. So you can get out there and hunt with your crossbow even sooner, Bo. All right, guys, we're going to roll the credits. Hope to see you guys this weekend at the event. And like always, thank you for checking us out. And we'll catch y'all next time, wherever you're tuning in from. See ya.